In this video, we will learn to get the parent node of any node, and for that as well there is a formula, and that formula I write here. This is the formula to get the parents node index of any index I. Suppose take a I take an array. This is the array. First element is 3, 4, 0, minus 1, 7, 5, and suppose 2. This is the array, and you know the index is 0. Index starts from 0, 1. Here will be 2. Here will be 3, 4. Here 5, and here 6. So the last index is always size minus 1. Here you see the size is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you are in competitive examinations, it may be asked that what is the parent of this 0. You see 0 is the third element. I mark it in some other color. Suppose I use red. So the question is, what is the parent of this 0? So you see the index of this 0 is 2. So here put 2 at the place of I. So this will be 2 minus 1 by 2, and this will be half, and in C language it will be 0 if you take this thing greater integer function. So it is better to use this greater integer function. This means that half means you have to take the number, just you have to take the integer just in the left side of half, and that number is obviously 0. So, and you see 0 is here, this is an index, and you see the index 0 here. So the parent of this 0, here 0 is the element, remember, and but this 0 is an index, both are different thing. So the parent of this 0 is the element whose index is 0. Here you see the index 0, and this index is 0 is related to 3. So we say that here will be this thing, and the answer will be 0, and 0 is here, its index is 2, and this 2 I put here at the place of I, and we got 0. This means that the index of parent element will be 0, and index is 0 is here, so this is the parent, this 3 is the parent of this 0, remember that. So the next question, you may be requested to answer a question, and suppose that question is, what is the parent of these two? Now I use a different color, so the writing may be clear to you, the viewers. This time I use the green color. Okay. Now the question is, what is the index of these two? Sorry, what is the parent of these two? What is the parent of these two? So you see the formula is I minus 1 by 2. This is the formula to get the index of the parent, and here we have to find the parent of these two, so we have to take its index, and that is 6. So here will be 6 minus 1 by 2. This will give you 2.5, and in the left side of 2.5 the nearest integer is 2, so this value will be 2, and this 2 is the index of the parent, and you see the index 2 is here, so the parent will be this 0. So the answer, that what is the parent of these two? These two, the last element is 2, and you are being asked that what is the parent of these two? You see the 2, the answer will be the parent of the last element 2 is this 0. You see the 0, I am making it bold. This 0 is the parent of the last element 2. In this way we find the parent. Now we can verify our answers making a heap. We use the formula to get the parent in a short time, but here we should verify our answers, and for that I draw a heap, and in heap we draw a circle. Inside this we type the first element, thereafter we take a left slant line, and inside that we write the next element, the second element, thereafter we take a right slant line, and inside this we type the next element, that is 0. This is 0, and thereafter you see in this line we have written 4 and 0, 2 children of 3, and you must know that any node cannot have more than 2 children, so we have to go below to show the next element, so I go below. And you must also remember that working starts from the left child, so here I put the next element. Next element is minus 1, and thereafter we take the right, and here will be the next element 7, and thereafter we write for this 0, and here as usual we take the left side, and here we put 5, this is 5, and thereafter we take the right children, and here will be the last element 2. So now let us verify. First question was, what is the parent of this 0, this 0, element 0, and you see the element 0 is here and its parent is 3. Obviously we got the first answer as 3. This was the parent of 0 according to formula. Now the next question was, what is the parent of this 2, last element? You see here the last element, here is that last element is here. I am making it bold. What is the parent of these 2? And you see in this heap form that the parent of 2 is 0. Obviously we got the same thing because 2 is the index, and this 2 index is here, and this element is 0. So according to formula as well, the parent of these 2 is this 0. So according to heap as well, we are getting the same answers. So this heap formation was just to verify the answer. But in general cases, in C code, we do not make a heap. We use the formula to tell who is the parent of a particular child. Okay, thanks.